From Botswana to Tijuana, welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. You know it's Galadon, and you know it's another Gold Pass Clash episode. The question is, if you were to buy 35 Gold Passes, how fast, how far do you think you could get? It's almost time for Town Hall 15, and we've never bought anything as far as gems, packages, resources, just gold passes. And let's be honest, I've definitely been a little bit crushed for time recently with all of the accounts we've been trying to run, and as busy and active as Clash of Clans gets between CWL, clan games, raid weekends, and everything else, there's just a lot to keep up with. So we're trying to keep up with this account. I'm doing my best to get you guys brought up to date, and the reminders are, the list is getting longer. I'm reminding you to please subscribe to the channel because my 10-year-old channel apparently has some people that outgrew Clash and are disappearing. So the sub numbers struggling to try to get to 2 million so that we can reveal Peter $17's face. So now more than ever would be a great time to have somebody who's been here for a while go ahead, bite the bullet, and hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you have the good fortune to have the resources to spend money on mobile games, then using creator code Galadon is a great way to directly support the channel. Not to mention, did you guys know there's actually channel memberships here, where you get like a special icon next to your name and all of your comments get seen and answered by Galadon, and you get special shout outs and acknowledgements and social media follows and lots of... Anyway, okay. And then I was supposed to remind you about something else, but I forgot, so it must not have been that important. But okay, so here we are. So here we 144 episodes into Gold Pass Clash of Clans. We have all of the defenses done. We did that last episode. Now it's just the bombs, traps, mines that we've put off for several town halls that are catching up. And to be honest, it's absolutely serendipitous that this has worked out so well. It is fortuitous. It is just, it's great because what's happening here is I have a place to put my gold in the bombs, traps, mines. I have a place to put my elixir in the lab and the walls, of course, and then dark elixir into the hero pets, so that we're not stuck with a ton of one resource that's just overflowing for weeks or months, which we've talked about in the past can be a good reason to go ahead and push yourself to the next town hall. But for this account, no, it doesn't look like we will be rushing at all. We are fully prepared to get everything done before we go to Town Hall 15. Now, also, there is another asterisk next to that, because remember, we recently talked about the potential termination of this series. Could this series end when Town Hall 14 maxes out here? And I'll be honest, I'm leaning right now towards the idea of both Gold Pass Clash and No Cash Clash continuing their seemingly endless journey off into the sunset as we strive to max out 14, then 15, and then eventually Town Hall 16. I have to admit, when someone asks me what my favorite account to play in Clash of Clans is, right now, it's kind of a toss-up between Gold Pass and No Cash Clash. Even though they're very similar, I'm having fun farming. The farming doesn't seem to get old, and the grind, I embrace it. And also, I honestly feel like we're making such fast progress that I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not an oncoming train called Town Hall 16. We will deal with that at some point in the future. But no, I'm really feeling like we're making good progress here. We're having fun, and it would be nice to get to Town Hall 15 without ever spending a penny. So No Cash Clash for sure, going through to Town Hall 15 and beyond. Gold Pass Clash, again, I'm leaning towards the idea of taking it to 15, but I'm always open to hear your feedback. Now, speaking of feedback, we're getting lots of good defensive feedback using the Southern Teaser. I'll be honest, these wins like this are a little bit rare. We don't see a lot of 0 stars, but when we do, we chuckle, and it brightens our day just a little bit, right? Come on, you can't help but enjoy watching those. I think it's kind of fun. So, okay, where are we? Bombs, traps, mines. I had quite a few builders free, but again, the good news here is now that we've gotten all of the big expensive upgrades done, we have this. Yes, all 6 builders. Okay, this may be the most upgrades we've done in an episode in a long, long time. We popped all 6 builders free at once because they were all on those bombs. And okay, now this was a struggle to make sure we could calculate this so that in one farming session, we were able to get all 6 builders back to work. Luckily, it worked out with, this time, giant bombs, all 6 builders going back to work, and you'll see the levels are close enough that it should be one session where we log on and we've got all 6 builders free yet again. And that's fine, we should be okay, because do you guys feel like there's been better loot in the game in the past couple of weeks? I've seen so many of these 3 million loot bases again and again and again, right around low-level champion, high-level masters, so frequently that I oftentimes don't have an army trained, right? We don't have a full army. You see that a lot with players that are attacking you. Maybe they don't have a filled clan castle, a filled siege machine, and that's because there's just too much loot out there. And again, I'm shocked because a lot of players are active for clan games, for CWL, for raid weekends, but nonetheless, we've seen huge bases. I'm not really sure that's a good sign, because huge bases with lots and lots of loot mean inactive players who are not logging into their accounts. So even though it's a great thing for those of us that are playing and are active, it is kind of a danger sign, a warning sign for Clash of Clans in general. Okay, here we are. We're back with 6 giant bombs, all complete. I told you guys I was trying to catch you up onto current events. So we're fast forwarding once again, weeks of content down into one 8 to 10 minute episode. So we are going to get these 6 builders back to work. We've got another hero pet upgrade going. We've got some seeking air mines that are finally going to max. So this feels good. There's 3 more items headed over to the other side of the progress base. Looking good, looking cleaner all the time. Cleaning up the walls as well. Oh man, yeah, even with the Gold Pass discount, they're just crazy expensive. And for those of you that hate it when the walls aren't organized, there you go, you're welcome. Also, a couple of air bombs, and apparently I misplaced some classified documents because next thing you know, we come back and the builders are free. So, you know, just go with it. That was like 3 days I was off in the atmosphere somewhere, and we got the upgrades done. So we're back in, getting more builders back to work. Everything is going smoothly right here, so it may be a perfect time to go ahead and transition over to the status report for Gold Pass Clash of Clans episode 144. Trophies, a big drop, but we're happier down here. I feel like we need to continue to slide all the way down to Masters League as the gems are looking good. Over 3,500 saved up right now. The defenses, like I said last episode, we wrapped it up. So we're only focused on the walls. We got another 11 walls done today. So 138. Stop by a live stream, hang out, ask me questions, and interact. Thank you, Galadon, for interacting all the way to the end of today's episode. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind to other people, animals, and the planet. And I hope to see every last one of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, this account has been going for almost 3 years. You should rename it from Gold Pass to Old Pass Clash of Clans.